over there. But I should say that it's a very, very emotional moment for all of us as alumni, and also for all your dear management committee members here. Why? Why? This school is not built with rich gold-plated walls. This school is not built with rich infrastructure. But this school is built with rich passion and love of people like Maya, people like Mr. Dukar is no longer there. All these people have given their sweat, time and love to build this school 60 years back. When we were students, we did not even have a fan. I'm talking about 45 years back. I'm a graduate of 1980, there was 1981, 1990, 2000. We did not even have fans. Leave alone library. Library was fine. Books, whatever we used to get for books, that is all it was. But, dear students, this is a message to all of you. If our parents were also not rich, we have all come from lower middle class families. But today there is one thing which brought us to where we are by God's grace. That's education. Education. And I am so proud to say that there is no better school, no better teacher than the Lokmanya Tilak English school teacher. They are more than mothers, they are more than your guardians, because they teach with love, they care for each one of you. And I think in today's time to get a school of this kind is almost impossible. Because they just consider this as their job, whereas in Lokmanya Tilak School it's not the case. I remember when we conceptualized this library project, I was discussing with Tasneem madam, was on a holiday, but still she was talking, Satish, did you consider this many chairs? Did you consider this many cabinets? Why? Because she wants each one of you to be the better citizens of tomorrow. And today, I first want to thank all my dear alumni friends, members of Alumni Association, who have come forward with a very big heart, saying that this is what we want to begin for the school, here is the check, fill them up, please go ahead. Who will do it? That's the beauty of the alumni, because we are not attached to this school because of anything else. We are attached because this is like our house. This is like how we are coming back to our house. And we feel we got an opportunity, not to thank to the school. We were thankful to get an opportunity to do something for the school. First point. Second point. So happy that school का library तो बन गया अच्छा है, initial library बन गया. What about the books? Because one of the alumni friends here who came up with the idea, let's begin Kitab. All that it took us, somebody decided flyer and sent it to all the alumni friends all over the country and asked them that we are now going to come up with a library. Please, if you have one book, two books, three books in your house, donate it. Something which a 10th standard student can read or a 2nd standard student can read. Any book which you feel is age appropriate, please send it. Within 10 days, we got 800 books. This is the power of affection. This is the power of attachment. This is the power of love for our school. And I want to thank every single alumni member who contributed to make this dream of ours come true. Now, the moment we said we wanted to do a library, I still remember I discussed this with Mr. Paradise sir 2 years back, saying that how can we do it? We were struggling because we don't have space. I remember one day we sir and Ranta came here saying that there was some space here. And Paradise sir in this typical, simple, approachable way. Now sir, this is what we got. And today, we could make a world-class library in a nice manner for our dear students. Wow, that's big. So please make use of it, because what time you spend in the library, with our experience I can tell you, the number of hours you spend in the library is directly proportional to where you will go in life. So please make library as your best place to be here. Because you already have the periods, and even after school, if they want to study, I'm sure the interval time, free period, you can always use that. That's my second point. Third point is our vision is not just stopping here. We are now looking, I was just discussing it with the management a few minutes back. We are now working on getting some software technology to this library by getting a laptop and some server system, where we will link this to e-library, digital library. That means every student, once you have the link and once you have the password, even after going home, you can read books on this. Don't need to use this to watch cricket or look at YouTube movies. Use this to read books. And this link will get you to reach. That's a vision. I don't know when it will happen, but we want to ensure that you also get that. So, the whole purpose of telling this library may be just a room, but it's a dream come true for all of us sitting here. It's a dream come true for all the teachers. It's a dream come true for all our alumni members. And it is a tool to accomplish your dream to become better corporate citizens of tomorrow. With that, I thank each one of you for enabling us to inaugurate the library today, and wish you all the best, and hope this is just first of the many good things to happen in life at Alumni High School. Thank you so much. We are now please request our dear Mr. Marathi to share his thoughts, because without his support and the management support, this could not have happened. So Marathi sir, over to you.
Yes, sir. Together Education Society सरकारी उपाध्यक्ष सन्मान्य स्वामीजी, माझे दुसरे सहकारी प्रतिभा नायर सर, कमिटी सहकारी अभिनयाचे अध्यक्ष आणि माझे तितकेच प्रिय असे सतीश राव सर, आमच्या सेक्रेटरीच्या अध्यापिका डॉक्टर कसरी मॅडम, सर्व शिक्षक विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, खरं म्हणजे आजचा हा आनंदाचा दिवस आहे. उत्साह आनंदाचा आपल्यासाठी इतकाच खूप आनंदाचा दिवस आहे. मला रावसाहेब आठवतात या दिवशी 2 वर्षापूर्वी देखील असणारे तुम्ही बरोबर होतं की आपल्याला अशा प्रकारचे कुठल्याही प्रकारचे या ठिकाणी विद्यार्थ्यांना वाचण्यासाठी व्यवस्था नाही. आपली मुलं जे ते अंडर विभागातून नेलेले आहे आणि या मुलांना घरी 10 तासामध्ये ते वाचू शकत नाही, ना अभ्यास करू शकत, ना त्यांना कुठल्याही प्रकारच्या सुविधा असतात. गरीब विद्यार्थ्यांचे सगळे वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारच्या टाकून आलेले आहेत आणि त्यांची सोय व्हायला पाहिजे अशा प्रकारे त्यांनाही मी विनंती केली आणि त्यांनी लगेच त्या ताबडतोब पुस्तक भरवलं. त्यात आपण कधी बघतो की आपण सगळ्यांच्या साक्षी देते अत्यंत सुसज्ज असे लायब्ररी आपण या ठिकाणी केलेली आहे. आपल्याला माहिती आहे की घाटकोपरमध्ये सुद्धा अशा लायब्ररी आहे, परंतु प्रजाला त्याचं 1,500 रुपये खर्च आपल्याला त्यावेळी आमदारांमध्ये सरकारी त्याची स्वतःची अशी लायब्ररी 1,500 रुपये महिन्याला पूर्ण विद्यार्थी आणि म्हणून मी आठवड्याचं लोकांना आभार खूप आपली संस्था ही 2026 मध्ये 7व्या वर्षात पदार्पण करत आहे. त्यानिमित्ताने रावसाहेब आपल्याला पण ऐकून आनंद होते की आपली संस्था आता ज्युनियर कॉलेजसाठी होते आणि ती स्थापन घेणारा ज्युनियर कॉलेज आपण या ठिकाणी त्याचं दुसरे सुरू झाले आहे. ते थोड्या दिवसात ते आपल्याकडे मान्यता मिळेल आणि ते ज्युनियर कॉलेज सुद्धा नवीन वर्ष येणाऱ्या वर्षात आपण सुरू करतो. मला माझ्या हातात एक पत्रक आहे. हा जी आहे 1 ऑक्टोबर 2025. या ठिकाणी शासनाने क्लिअर कट सगळ्या संस्थांना आदेश दिलेले आहेत की या या सर्क्युलरनुसार सगळ्या शाळा स्तरावर माजी विद्यार्थ्यांचे संघ स्थापन करण्याचे आदेश आणि त्यानुसार मला वाटतं की आम्ही नशिबान आहोत. या शासनाच्या आदेशाची आमच्या आयुर्वेदाच्या सगळ्या विद्यार्थ्यांनी वाट पाहिली आहे. आणि यापूर्वीच आपल्याकडे यामध्ये हीच तत्व या ठिकाणी त्यांनी अंमलात आणण्याचं काम केलेलं काही गोष्टी त्यातल्या वाचून दाखवणार होता. पण ही गरज आहे की अल्युमिनायचं किती काम मोठं आपल्याकडे होत आहे आणि शासनाचा पण उद्देश काय आणि त्या अल्युमिनियम मात्र तितक्याच ताकदीने आपल्याला प्रतिसाद देताना दिसते. ही सर्व स्तरावर आकार देत आहे. पहिली ते 12वीपर्यंत माझी विद्यार्थ्यांना संघ त्यांचं म्हणून आणि त्यांनी मार्गदर्शक तत्वाचं म्हणण्यापेक्षा आपण कार्य त्यांच्या अपेक्षित आहे ते सांगतो. त्यांनी असं स्पष्टच म्हटलंय, भौतिक सुविधावर पूरक सुविधा उभारली ज्याच्यामध्ये शाळेच्या गुणवत्ता वाढीबरोबरच स्वच्छतागृह, पिण्याचे पाणी, महिलांसाठी स्वतंत्र कक्ष, शाळेची रंगरंगोटी, दुरुस्ती, सौंदर्यीकरण, क्रीडांगण, ग्रंथालय, प्रयोगशाळा, संगणक, शाळेसाठी आवश्यक इतर सुविधा उपलब्ध करून त्याच्याचं अनेक शाळा संस्थेला मार्गदर्शन करण्यासाठी त्याचबरोबर पर्यावरण पूरक उपक्रम, वृक्ष लागवड, वृक्ष संवर्धन, परसबाग निर्मिती, पाणी संवर्धन इत्यादीची कार्याची अपेक्षा माझी विद्यार्थ्यांकडून आहे. आणि मला वाटतं की निश्चितपणे आपण आपला हा अल्युमिनियम या कसोटीला उतरलेला आहे. त्याबद्दल पुन्हा मी अल्युमिनियमचं मी संस्थेच्या वतीने या ठिकाणी आभार मानतो आणि पुढील कामगिरीसाठी
खूपच चांगले दिवस आहे, खूपच चांगले दिवस आहे की आता कितीही शाळे सर्व बंद होते आणि त्याच्यामध्ये आपलं लोकमान्य टिळक स्कूल आता ज्युनियर कॉलेजमध्ये त्या डायरेक्शन लागलं आहे. खूपच चांगले दिवस आहे आणि अलुमनायचं सहकार्य नेहमी आपल्यासाठी असणार हे याचा विषय सुद्धा आहेच. नाव आय ऑल्सो वॉन्ट टू रिक्वेस्ट the main crusader behind this library, the main person who will convert this library into knowledge, who will create this library into a character, none other than Dr. Tasneem, the principal of the secondary school, to please share a message on how she wants to take it.
Thank you so much. All the honorable members on the dais, honorable Vice President of the Alumni Education Society, Mr. Salian sir, honorable General Secretary, Subhash sir, honorable Treasurer sir, Nair sir, all the committee members, and of course the President of the LTHS Alumni, Satish Rao, and all the members of the Alumni. First of all, heartfelt thanks and gratitude for the job that you have done. Now, during my 34 years of tenure at the school, I always used to feel very privileged that, and I am sure my entire staff will agree to this, that we have got such a strong backup in the form of our managing committee who really, and this is no polishing or overstating, but it was just a word from the mouth of our sections and the job was assigned and give done. This is my experience in the last 3 years also. Whenever, whatever requirement we had forwarded to them, it was immediately implemented. So now this is the topic on the day that we have the backup of the alumni as well. So we are double privileged to have such a good management committee and a strong alumni to stand by us. So children, we really must feel that this facility that we are getting in this double manner, this is something really great that we have at hand and which we are able to use. Now, it was just a coincidence that at the beginning of the year, Satish Rao came to my cabin and we were talking about something, and I gave him this idea that we are in need of a library, and he immediately took that positively, and I think in 6 months' time, it is implemented. Thank you so much to the entire alumni team who is working behind our students. Now children, this room, library is not just a room full of books. It is a room where the dreams come alive. One of the poets has said that books are frigates which take you to places. And that's really what it is. I have been an avid reader in my life and I feel that books are something that what you get from the books, maybe probably when you visit those places or you really go and see those things,
Thank you so much, Dusty Madam. Now, as you know that anybody can dream, anybody can conceptualize, anybody can come with the idea, we all can come. But it takes a great, nice execution capability to bring this dream to reality. So you just, as the Madam rightly said, 6 months back, I remember I was sitting in a cabinet, we just put this thought, where can we do, how can we do. But this journey of 6 months is also equally important. We all know that all of us are busy in our own lives. We all can give ideas on a WhatsApp. But when it comes to actually physically coming and doing, very few people in the world can do it. So I wanted to take a moment of pause and acknowledge all the alumni members, but 2 people in specific who are the standing pillars behind this to ensure that they coordinate with the contractor, coordinate with the vendor, coordinate with the painter, coordinate with the carpenter, because you know that room takes a lot of efforts to do it. Day and night. And these are 2 people. One is Ria and one is Tushar. A big round of applause. Can you please stand up?
Yeah.
To ensure that this makes it possible. So I just wanted to take 2 minutes to really hear from one of them, maybe Tushar, to come up and share with us about what does it take to execute a noble project like this. Because we all say that once we come up with something, you give it to Tushar and Riya, consider it as done. Let's hear from them. What does it take to bring this dream to reality?
It's always lovely to hold a mic again in school. In school time, I never had a mic. Because as a student side, I see you guys sitting here. I just get thank for the management and alumni committee to give this opportunity to speak and express in words. I always seek in one opportunity school में बैठे रहते हैं क्या नया काम है क्या नया chance है. It's rekindling your childhood. We are not that old or this old. But I really feel I'm pretty young and enjoying that phase. Coming back to school, we had the library period back in our days, and 2005 passed out. I used to feel getting that book and returning that book every month. I used to feel how we will read. One book gives so much of experiences, so much of things which really matched it, and I believe it. And this library project was a very long dream, but all that I had seen to create this, we have to do it. And this year, the library trustee from outside, the library paid records and they said, we don't have a proper library place. So it took us 6 months, I would say, but we finally have it. Executing this was not a challenge, but it was a very different project altogether. It was design, how to make it work, how many students can accommodate, how many books can accommodate, where do you get books from. I am also a working professional, so she's a working woman, I can call it, working mother. To manage her son's schedule, her family's schedule, and then bringing out time to supervise all the work happening through day in, day out. घर पे काम होगा तो देखा जा सकता है, but when you have something outside home, you have to really finish the household work and then come out. Really a big, she's taking a big chunk of the work. And I was always at the back bencher and always in the back seat. She took that initiative and she really had that balance. Did a really great job. And
It's really a privilege to stand here, getting this opportunity. Like I said, I'm never like, I don't think so, but I was really thankful because we are always the backbenchers, but getting an opportunity to enter the school, the first time I entered was like, wow, it's coming back to the school and having those vibes again. It was really, I'm thankful to the Alumni team who allowed me to get inside, allowed me to give my opinions, and then I could put up some ideas, put up my, I don't know, I'm sort of words now, but thank you Alumni team for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
in your team effort, all our team, and one single team working towards one single goal to make this school a really a big place to work, study, and grow. I would just ask everyone, this school is not for the privileged. This school is for actually privileged people. They are so blessed with having such beautiful teachers, such beautiful management, and such beautiful things. Which school has so many things together? It has a legacy of 6 decades. Someone who's lived here 6 decades, who has a school for 6 decades. This been running so proudly. We've seen schools around us who have started, got shut, who couldn't manage, but our management and everyone is taking very hard effort, taking support from the government, taking support from the society, and doing it very, very whatever is there. That's what is management. जितना कम है उतने में ज़्यादा मैनेज करना. I really thank management and it's a great task. It's not easy. Everyone has got to do this big task. Thank you so much. I won't take a lot of time on that.
Thanks. Very well said, Dia and Tushar. I also wanted to take this opportunity to share one more good news. It was 2 years back when Salian sir, Nair sir approached alumni saying that our ground floor, our walls, our bathrooms, all dilapidated. The painting was getting over. So we made an attempt to paint the entire ground floor 2 years back. Then it was, once we did that, I remember again when we met Taslim Madam saying that after the ground floor the kar diya. Now first floor looks very bad because this has never been, it has not been painted for maybe 4 or 5 years. As Tushar rightly said, we are not a rich school. We don't have dollars, multi-million dollars as grant. But hats off to the management, even with a small budget, they try to see how students can get the best out of it and who can know that better than us because it is our family, our house. Immediately during this Diwali vacation, when we met as Alumni Association committee meeting, we said let's use this Diwali vacation to ensure that the entire first floor is nicely painted, nicely painted, and there was again the question is who will do it? Ideas can come, money can come, but work kisi ke paas nahi. This is where one hand stood up, saying that Satish, I will take the responsibility of ensuring that we get a proper contractor, we negotiate with that person, and will ensure that all the valuables of the school is properly maintained, and will ensure that no assets of the school gets spoiled, and the entire first floor of the school within 21 days ensure that it is nicely painted. And I want to applaud Mr. Sushant, who is standing there, who took this opportunity to raise your hand. Here is a person who is being extremely busy in his work. As you know, he works for BSC. He is very, very busy person. He also gives his time for social causes. But when it comes to school, the moment Sushant says that I will make it done, leave it with me, we don't have to think twice. Consider it as done. And today, he has made that magic happen. Single-handedly, of course, with the what is that first floor painted. Sushant, next year we should take up this also. But now,
आणि आय फील व्हेरी प्राऊड. मला खूप आनंद होतोय की मी पूर्ण माझ्या शाळेसाठी थोडं का होईल पण काहीतरी करतो. माझ्या बॅचमेट्सला मी वारंवार रिक्वेस्ट करत राहतो, पण आय एम द सोल representative from my batch. I am very sorry for that. Hopefully my colleagues will definitely join one day. I am much more hopeful, and thank you very much. Raza, if you need me anything, please do it. I will be there for you.
now the last agenda, which is the most important. As we know that the students who come to our school do not come from privileged background. They don't have the last name of Birlas or Tatas or Ambanis. They all come from modest families. Our school fees is also modest from a normal terms. But please note, there are still some students whose parents can't even afford that 4,000, 5,000 or 6,000 rupees which is required for your computer room, classwork, class book, workbooks. And we know the pain which those parents have even to pay that money. But students are students. Kids are a form of another Lord. We don't want to belittle them saying that just because the parents might even afford that, your education will be deprived. And guess what? So far, whatever is there is this management to somehow try to compensate for that money and try to pay on that behalf very, very discreetly. I've been seeing this for the last so many years. So then we took this subject back to our alumni, saying that what can we do for these students? And we created a campaign called Vidyadhan. And we said, instead of just cutting a check to Red Cross or try or doing your own thing, can one alumni student sponsor one student at 5,000 rupees? Just 5,000 rupees, send it to us, we will put it together. And today I'm so happy that within 1 month of creating this campaign of Vidyadhan, we collected 2.5 lakhs. We collected 2.5 lakhs rupees from each of these alumni members, so that that money is given to the management, so that that money can be used for those students whose parents can't afford that annual fees. And today, can I please call upon our Vice President, Undi Krishnan, to please come forward? And can I please request Mr. Bharat to please come forward? So, as you know, he is the Vice President of Alumni Association, and he has been a standing pillar to us right from the beginning. It has been formed. Whenever I have any frustrations at any point, it is Rudi's shoulders who makes me calm down. But he is one of the most cool-minded alumni we ever had. I would like this check to be given from none other than Mr. Rudi Krishnan to Mr. Marathe as a symbol of alumni giving this check to the school for the benefit of the students. Okay, now the formal part of our event is over. We don't want to make this as a speech rally, but we just wanted to use this 45 minutes as an opportunity for us to express our